Welcome back everyone, I am Gerald from JerroldUK YouTube channel. I'm coming back from work today after a whole day of work because, you know, I'm a working man. And after a successful day in college, I also passed one exam. And I'm coming back home, logging in, and I can see this fantastic video by Klaus Kellerman, who decided to expose these two accounts that were rigging battle that I was participating in. That was fantastic video, I have to admit, and I do appreciate that Klaus Kellerman decided to suggest to his audience to visit my YouTube channel, subscribe, leave a comment and hit the like button. That's really nice, which obviously I appreciate everyone for doing so. And I can't respond to so many messages, that's why I decided to record a follow-up video to last episode of Butthurt in World of Tanks that I recorded. That was basically 9th episode entitled Mama Insulting Rigger, where I explain how the events of that battle unfolded. And Klaus basically followed up on it and recorded even better video than mine, breaking things out even more clear than I did. But what I wanted to do is basically show everyone what was happening afterwards. After I reported the issue to Wargaming, I decided to, day by day, just when I'm logging in, just to check those accounts and have a look how active they are. Both of them kind of stopped being active for about a week and then they resumed. Lolly, the account that was basically feeding on Black Sasuke, is no longer active for about a month. I guess that this player decided to move on to another one and make even more impressive account. I don't know, this is only my assumption, but I would like to pay attention, and I mean, I would like to drive your attention towards Black Sasuke, as this account carries on being active, and active in a very negative way in my opinion. As you can see, past 7 days 40 battles, past 30 days 126 battles, and WN7 even on minus. I don't know how this is possible, but it is 12 WN8. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And in that video, Klaus Kellerman requested the audience to give some kind of suggestions how to prevent that. Well, I have one suggestion for Wargaming. How about if they remove, or maybe not even remove, maybe they just suspend this account and even leave some kind of a notification for everyone to see, to deter our future riggers from carry on that kind of activity. Instead, this account is still active and still feeding people that are just simply padding their stats, and I presume, I'm not sure obviously who's owning this account. Is the guy who is in control of Lolly and Black Sasuke. There is a third account that is being fed by Black Sasuke, but it's still in clan. I mean, why? This is clearly an account that does not participate in battles. It is demonstrably visible by the statistics and by the records. Well, why? I could actually drop this bit into my other series, which is called What? You can watch those. I think I recorded like two episodes, because I really don't understand why. That's my first suggestion, and I'm gonna go on now to my second suggestion that will basically allow players to be empowered to expose more riggers. Alright, let me show you the tool. So here I am in a replays mode, and as you can see, I am using modifications. Basically, I'm using a mod pack, Solos mod pack. It's very easy to find it. I do recommend that one. You can use also Iceline. I think Iceline also have available a replay manager. It's not a replay manager. I forgot how the name of this particular modification, but this one allow you to, after clicking and being able to freely roam around your tank, after pressing F3 button, your camera is being freed up. And as you can see, I can move up and move around the map. It's sort of similar kind of tool, but even better, more advanced than the one that you have available in Frontline. As you can see here, I can just maneuver around. And why I'm mentioning this, because you can get this option only after installing third-party software. I'm just thinking to myself, there are plenty, I'm aware of plenty of games that are allowing players to make their own investigations. I've watched some videos about Call of Duty, how it is organized over there, how basically Call of Duty is managing their cheaters, because there is plenty of cheating going on in that particular game as well. And player-based has really great power over what is going on and who is being suspended and who is being exposed. I think this kind of tool implemented for everyone in-game would be great. And I think what wargaming could also do would be allowing things that normally are considered being cheats. I mean, at the end of the day, if there is a replay, it doesn't really matter. The events of the battle are over, and it's not really... No one really cares about what kind of modifications and what you can see on the battle. So why don't wargaming just allow, for example, lasers? Laser is a cheat, as far as I'm aware. This is something that I don't have it installed. I'm not installing that on my PC, that's for sure. But basically, lasers can point out where the enemy and your tanks are aiming. In replay, for example, you could see enemies that are, for example, outside of your view range. That could be also very useful in exposing riggers and cheaters. You could basically just even allow this option, but it's normally not available in client. Why we don't have it? I mean, this software, this tool already exists. All you have to do is just basically allow certain options in the replay. Why wargaming is not doing it? I think player base would be absolutely more grateful for this kind of a tool, and obviously appropriate action by wargaming when it comes to managing those kind of situations. And wargaming could be absolutely grateful. They could simply even maybe reward players who manage to catch some cheaters, because at the end of the day, it's in my opinion at least, it's their best interest, right? Or let me be a little bit conspiratorial here. Maybe wargaming has something going on both sides. Because I can't really see any other explanation why this is not happening already. Well, I don't know, but this looks to me like a great option. Just arming people with the tool that would allow them to help wargaming with managing cheaters, riggers, people that do not want to engage in a fair game. And I just want to admit, shortly after I started playing this game, the clan that I got myself into, they sent me a link to one of the websites that is offering free trials on cheat packs. Those cheat packs are literally completely for free. I think it's called B letter 4 digit something like that, B for it, something like that. And that website was offering a whole pack of illegal modifications, cheats. There was lasers, there was tanks visible through the walls, there was something that it's called Tundra. It's something ridiculous. All sort of different types of aimbots that you can modify them. It's It's amazing what actually people can do to cheat in the game. I personally stopped using this. I started playing in 2016. When I was playing that, I was actually completely not aware where I was engaging myself in. Shortly after that, I stopped using those modifications, but those tools are still being used, and I'm not sure, like, is Wargaming actually really tackling this? But obviously, this is about more riggers. I'm just saying that all those tools can be used to expose riggers and cheaters simultaneously. I think we can pressurize Wargaming. I'm not sure will that happen. Like, the whole community is asking, well, at least a lot of people in the community is asking Wargaming, please do not implement in-game overpowered premium tanks. They don't care. Do something about Matchmaker. They don't care. Do something about ridiculous RNG. Wargaming don't care. Like, personally, I just decided to, as my own precaution, I decided to ostracize Wargaming from my money and decided not to pay for content in game, and rather, you know, support content creators such as, I don't know, Klaus Kellerman or anyone else. Support XVM. This is a fantastic tool that also helps to see the game. You can support people that are actually contributing in the community. Let's put it that way. This is basically my suggestion for now. Another one that I would like to mention would be basically follow the people that do say honest things and are not afraid to say what they want, like Klaus. That's the reason why I'm actually following Klaus. He's just basically a great entertainer. That's the only one of 3 channels I'm following. Well, I used to follow Lemming Rush, but Lemming Rush is no longer active really. And I am also following the guy from UK, Honest Gaming. I thoroughly recommend his clan. And obviously Klaus's channel is always entertaining, and obviously he's for working people, right? For regular schmaltz, like I am. I'm a bang average player that just basically spends too much time playing this game. So I am grateful for someone who obviously tried to take care of people like me and entertain people like me. I'm definitely grateful for that kind of a content thanks to Klaus Kellerman. Now obviously I'm gonna be ending up this video with maybe I'm gonna be waiting until the end of this battle. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit, but because I'm gonna be throwing this up to serious. Oh, I've done something with the replay. See, all those tools now not working all that great. Because I'm throwing this to series of Butthurt in World of Tanks. I'm gonna show you some messages that I received. It's pretty hilarious from the gentleman who was rigging the battle that sparked all this saga, I would say. Alright, am I going to finish this guy? Oh, there is still 2 of them. Why is too slow? See? I'm talking about the tools that I don't know how to use. Gerald, what are you doing? Right, speed it up, speed it up. Finish them off. End this suffering. By the way, I had a pretty good battle on here too. I might actually add this to just epic battle. Anyway, let's move on to the garage. So, let's give some attention to Plague Sasuke and his creativity. Yours mama suck me dick. How did they Nefresche do Penner? It's German, that's for sure. Wer bist du und was das? That's also German. Sorry, I don't speak Nazi. Not insult to my German friends, of course. You Russian shit. So, yeah, that's the first bit. And here we have Lolly. You don't know about me nothing, you moron. Or cheating on 114 SP2 DD tank, derp gun. I cheating. I'm an ESL. What is ESL? I don't know. Player earlier and got my Object 260 and Object 279 F, I mean, it should be E I guess, in 1500 games, you rag. You will never get these tanks because you are too bad for the game and for everything. Your problem is envy and you cry to other players like me. So 7 days you have time, and after, well, like, okay, I don't even know how to read, like, see what happens, because I play fair and with knowledge of the game. If I could perform like you, I would be noobs. So Invil Top Clan are also all cheaters for you or your lap? Invil and Storm are fake riggers that push stats through 3v3 rig, and players like me when you see play alone and gain power. Power! Exactly, you, a player who has no idea about the game. Tell me, cheater, are you normal in your brain? So wait, I'm a cheater. Now I'm a cheater, okay. If you mean that this last game, when I destroyed the E100, was a cheat, by the way, he did not destroy E100. He drove E100 on the open and someone else destroyed it. So, okay, that's a little bit inconsistent. Or that I played in the middle and blindly destroyed the Grille in his position. So for you, everything is cheats? In this game, 80% play bots and 20% players like me. So let's see next round. Alright, let's go down here and talk. Listen, that what I called 7 days. I give you time. For me, cheaters are the kids of players who drive such performance on their account as you do and then install fake cheats and get banned. Take a look at my account. So I should cheat with an Object 279F E, okay, E, and Object 260 in the account, and then instead 500 euros for boxes. How stupid you are. Report immediately, sacrifice, or I have to find you and destroy you. Oh, I'm gonna be destroyed. Oh my. You are a cheater. Oh, he's basically quoting me. You are a cheater. Soon everyone, including Wargaming support, will see the video demonstrating of how are you cheating. Okay. You call it me, then do it. I wait. Well, I already did it. And also Klaus Kellerman did it, so well done for gaining some fame. In this game, so many victims cheat, and you will report 50,000 players, so you don't even know if he's a cheater or a cheater or not a cheater. How frustrated you ugly life be, you loser. Perform in the game, you fish. What? Fish? That is actually entertaining. That's the first time when I'm reading it. Don't write anything now. You're just an envious person. Anymore you're not. After 10 years you maybe learn this game. Well, I don't know, probably I haven't learned now. What I definitely learned is not to pay money to Wargaming for the content. So I can tell you this. So as you can see, this guy actually has some point. There is plenty of people cheating and plenty of people rigging, and as you can see here, he's talking about reporting 50,000 players. I'm not sure, but he's right in a way. He's right about obviously people spending 500 euro. He's not right about campaign tanks, as I do have 260. I don't have 279 Ebola, famous Ebola, as I just can't deal with those stupid missions, can't focus on them. I'm a bang average player, right? So don't blame me. But Invil, I did actually came across some accusations on Invil players, and some of them have been probably banned as well. I also received invitation to not maybe not this Invil, but these guys have plenty of accounts. Decided not to get myself involved, and I also have seen some Invil players getting really salty about losing 3-on-3 battles. Maybe they are rigging it, I don't know, but you know, there is plenty of that happening. So this is basically a message that demonstrates that Butthurt, yeah, Gerald, you Russian shit, rigger. Anyway, if you made it that far, if I didn't bore you to death with my terrible reading in English, then yeah, thank you very much. I just want to remind you that if you want me to include any of Butthurt's situation that you encountered, please send me a video. Well, I'm gonna make a video if you're gonna send me a replay that you're gonna upload to wotreplays.eu, and you send me the link on email JerroldUK@gmail.com. For now, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. Cheers.